welcome to the Drive and Dish podcast. We're here for December the 28th for our college basketball and NBA picks with our man, Dynamite, David.
Dynamite picks.
You ready to get into some picks today?
Yeah, I've got a few more, slowly clawing my way back into a respectable record, so I hope to keep that progress moving forward.
Yeah, I was going to get in that. Let's go back to December the 26th to recap what has been going down. Our man Dynamite David, 2-1 again, been crunching out the 2-1s for about a week now, grinding away. He had a win versus the Zags. The always ride the Zags mantra has been pretty solid all year long because no one seems to be able to get within 20 points of them. He got the Kentucky plus 4.5 versus Louisville. Some fun free throw shooting there at the end to try to stay alive. But an unappetizing game, but a win nonetheless. Kentucky plus a 4.5. He did not, however, get the closing on the Ohio State minus 3.5 versus Northwestern. Ohio State couldn't hold up there, but 2-1 on December the 26th, which puts you 17-19-1 now on the year. So clawing back to 500 before conference play really gets into it.
Yeah, Ohio State let me down. I thought I was going to have a perfect day. They led a good portion of that game, but just couldn't quite hang on.
Yeah. All right. I went 1-1 with two exciting games. Cleveland State plus the 2.5 versus Youngstown State. A big win for Cleveland State. I had Wright State minus 14.5 versus Green Bay. And my always favorite 14-point win on a 14.5 point spread. So 1-1, that put me at 78-61-1 on the day. A pretty light slate. But our man Dynamite has a couple picks in him today. So what are you looking at today for college basketball?
Yeah, first off, the game I like, which I think it's one of the later games tonight, it's Fresno State at Colorado State. Fresno State's now getting 9.5 points here. Now, while they've only played 2 games, I like the way they played defensively, only giving up 56 per game. And they're scoring pretty effectively at 82 per game. And Colorado State isn't that great offensively. Now, while they are also good at defense, allowing 59 per game, I like I don't think Fresno State maybe gets the win here, but I definitely like getting the 9.5, and I think they get that easily.
All right. What's your next one?
Next up, I've got another road team. I like Colorado plus 3.5 at Arizona tonight. Colorado's riding a 4-game winning streak, which has them at 6-1 overall. Arizona is also 6-1 after going undefeated in non-conference play, but they dropped their season opener against Stanford. And I also like Colorado. They're top 30 in adjusted scoring on both offense and defense. So I look for them to cover the 3.5 and maybe even pull off the win tonight.
Yeah, I looked at that one. I almost put that one on my list, but I think I wanted 5 points instead of 3.5. So I chickened out on it.
Another one, this is a last-minute ad for me. I almost knee-jerk reaction went the other way. Really wanted, Minnesota just came off a huge win against Iowa, and I saw that they were getting points against Michigan State, and I was like, ooh, that could be a good pick. But then I looked at Minnesota's 30-point beatdown against Illinois just like a week or two ago, and not even 2 weeks ago. And I think Michigan State's going to rebound. Tom Izzo's going to get this team right. They're better defensively than Minnesota. I think Michigan State covers the 2.5 and gets the win tonight.
Oh, riding the Spartans. Back on the Spartans train after a tough Christmas day. But I almost took that one as well, but then I cowered as well because Michigan State might suck. So I stayed away. But 3 good picks. We'll see if your winning ways continue. I only have 1 pick in college basketball today. The exciting UC Santa Barbara minus 1.5 versus Cal Irvine. They just played the other day. Irvine beat them pretty good, but it seems like in these games where they're sandwiching each other and playing back-to-back, whoever wins the first game struggles in the next game. UC Santa Barbara beat Loyola Marymount early in the week or 2 weeks ago, and then lost to Loyola Marymount. So I'm going to ride the same thing happens here. These are probably the two best teams in the Big West. You might get a little pushback from UC Riverside. They might be the other ones contending here. But UC Santa Barbara needs this game if they're going to contend in the Big West versus UC Irvine. So I'm going to ride UC Santa Barbara here today. So that's about all I saw in college basketball. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a couple more picks. We'll go to the NBA side of things. My dismal start to the NBA continues. I went 0-4 on December the 26th. The Grizzlies were very poor versus the Atlanta Hawks and did not give me a win. My love of the Detroit Pistons continues to cost me as they lost a double overtime game to the Cleveland Cavaliers. My love of the Washington Wizards and their poor defensive ways continues to cost me as they could not get a win. And Portland had to make a furious comeback versus a depleted Houston Rockets team and did not get the cover in that one. So 0-4, 2-9 so far on the NBA year. So we're going to try to get that resurrected here today. We're going to ride the Nuggets versus the Houston Rockets. They're still depleted. We think the Nuggets will be out for blood and blow this game up. -6.5 for the Denver Nuggets. We're going to continue to be a masochist and take the Detroit Pistons once again, plus the 10.5 versus Atlanta Hawks. I figure if I take them every game, eventually they will win one for me. So Detroit Pistons plus 10.5 versus the Atlanta Hawks. At last, we're going to go with the Utah Jazz -8.5 versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder got their first win of the season last week. That might be their only win for quite a while. So I look for the Utah Jazz to dominate this game pretty good. All right, that's our Drive In Dish show for December the 28th. Where can we find you, Dynamite?
You can follow me on Twitter at GLN Dynamite _D for all of my picks.
All right. And I am GLN Champ 5 at Twitter and Instagram. Be sure to follow all our podcasts on greenlightnetwork.org. You can follow our Drive In Dish podcast also on Facebook. We'll be on Facebook Live every day. greenlightnetwork.org, all our podcasts. That's our show, and we're out.